Now then YouTube, it's me again, Yorkshire lad, with another video, and it's a story time video. Hope everybody's doing alright. Hello to all no subscribers, you stuck by us, much appreciated. Click that notification bell and click all please, that'll let me know when I'm uploading again. Like or dislike, comment please. Share to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the rest of friends, family, everybody. And subscribe, it don't cost you note to subscribe, it's free. Yorkshire people like free. Anybody does it this day and age. And if you could get us to about 10-15 likes, 20 likes, much appreciated. And I've got 5 polls running on my channel if you want to have a vote, much appreciated. Right, it's another story time, part 4. If you've seen me other 3, you'll know I've got some tales to tell of me growing up and things like that, and stuff that's happened to me that's always stuck in my mind. Now this one, about 2004, 2003, 2004, one of my mates who I'd known for 4 years from school and that, sadly his mum had passed away and his family was selling house. So he'd moved out and he'd gone into a flat and that, but unfortunately landlord and that had wanted him out because he was selling building to somebody else and needed people out. He'd give him enough notice and that, except Paul, my mate, he didn't, because he were working at time for, obviously council, he were a lifeguard. And he'd gone to work, and then they just dropped a letter through his door about a week or 2 before they were due for selling it and that. So I got talking to him and that, and I said to him, I asked my mum, and she said, aye, for a bit, yeah, no problem. And I asked him if he wanted to come and stay at ours. He said he'd pay some board towards me mother and that, and he'd buy his own food and stuff. My mum said, yeah, no problem. So we had some good times on PlayStation and PS2 and stuff like that. They were awesome. This is before he got a girlfriend and I got a girlfriend. So it were ace, proper ace. Anyway, as you know, house I'm in now, these strange things happened and it's haunted and stuff. People, you could scoff, whatever, but I know what I see and sense. So I'm not psychic and all, but it's what I've seen and what I've heard and that. So anyway, come and moved in with us for a bit, and like I said, we're on PlayStation 2, stuff like that, having time of his life and everything, having a laugh, and like when we used to knock about years ago, we were like we never lost touch and everything. We always kept in touch and that, but we didn't see each other as much because he were working, I were working and stuff like that. Anyway, this particular day, I'd been out with my dog, took my dog out and that, and we come back in. My mum were around at a chap's. There were only me, my mate Paul, dog, and my mother, but she used to stay a majority of the time 3 doors up at her chap's. Anyway, we'd come in, had a brew and that, started loading up PlayStation 2 and that to have a go at Gran Turismo and that, and bear in mind there's only me, my mate and dog in the house. Heard somebody walking upstairs. I think it frightened him a bit, because he looked at me and I looked at him and I says, oh, don't worry about it. I says, it's a regular occurrence, you hear it all the time. He says, yeah, but is it next door? I says, no, they're on holiday. What about them? Other side, I says, you don't tend to hear no to them. Only time you might hear them is if they've got music on a Sunday, because they listen to records or CDs, whatever. All right. I says, look, if I put their mind at ease, I'll go upstairs, but there's nobody upstairs. Anyway, dog come with us. I didn't eat dog, but he used to follow me all over. Say, come upstairs. Check bedrooms, checked upstairs, checked loft and that. No. Come back down. Anyway, seemed to chill out a bit. And then it happened again. So I think it put him off a bit. Anyway, then no happened for a few weeks. And then one particular one morning, we were both on days. So he were up at about 4:45. I were up at about the same time. So we were both on 6 o'clock start. But he used to go to the bus station to catch bus, and I used to just walk it because my place where I worked at the time were only about 10 minutes away, that road, so it wasn't too bad for me. So I didn't have to catch a bus or no. Anyway, I took dog out, and then before I went to work and that, he come with us, and then, like I said, we went to work. Anyway, he seemed a bit off it, so I waited till I finished at, I was only working part-time then, so I did 6 while 12. He finished at 2, so he got home about 2:45. 2:30, 2:45, depending on buses. Anyway, I just finished me dinner like. Anyway, he come in. I said to him, I said, what were up with you this morning? I seemed a bit off and that. He says, I don't want to talk about it. I says, all right then. Anyway, I left it. Anyway, about half an hour after, he come to us and he says, that bedroom I'm sleeping in? I says, He says, is that me mum? Is that what that your mum and dad's bedroom? I went, yeah, why? He says, all right. He says, Jordan neat. He says, there were a weight come up bed, as if somebody had sat on edge of bed, and it wouldn't let me out, and I was panicking, but I couldn't say no because I was like in shock. He says it was there for about a minute or so, minute and a half, and then it just sort of like, I felt it lift up so I could get out of bed, and I went downstairs. I says, I thought I heard you go downstairs. He says, yeah, I didn't come back to bed. I went, right. He says, I said, why did it frighten thee? He went, I says, well, what it was, if you laid in bed like my dad would lay on left-hand side. So say like your bed's that way. My dad would lay on left-hand side, my mum would lay on right-hand side. He says, it what left-hand side? I says, I said, well, my dad used to get up Jordan neat with cramp. That's probably what it was. I says, it might have been my father. He's probably come at edge of bed and he's walk up with cramp and he's rubbing it and that. By hell, that's a bit keen and that. So, he says, all right. Anyway, I think it put him off. So, not about a couple of weeks after that, he met his girlfriend, who he's still with now. And they've got an house now, about 2 miles away from where I live. I still see him now and again, but I don't hear from him as much as I used to do. But yeah, so that frightened him, I think. So, but yeah, so I think it was my dad, who was sat on edge of bed and he'd had cramp. So, but yeah, there's some strange things goes off in this house. It's hard to explain and that. So, right, I better leave it there. So, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Leave a comment below if you did and you want to see more or hear more stories. Right, until next time, I'll leave it there. So, enjoy some best you can. Enjoy your week and that. Make best of it because we've got some rain coming. Stay safe, take care until next time. Then that's what I'm going to say, don't I? That'll do for us, right? I'll see thee. Thank you very much.